After Stellar, I had nothing. I was done. I didn't have the mental, I didn't have the physical or the emotional. The only thing that kept me going was on my Apple Watch. I have pictures of myself and my son, and I would keep looking at that, and that was my push. That I've come this far, and I've only got another hour, 2 hours to go, and I can do it. I can do it for him, I can do it for myself.
So sleeping in the tent, this is my first time at the age of 43, sleeping in a tent, also sleeping with Geir, my husband, in the tent. And so I've had to deal with, some snoring from other people around you. It doesn't matter if you're feeling angry in that moment. The next morning is a new day and you just forgive and you pass on. There's no judgment. Everyone's here on their own journey.
Truly is a leadership program wherein you discover what we can learn from the mountain and the people that we meet on the mountain that we can apply to our personal and our professional lives, that we can apply in everyday life. Through this mountain, we discover pain, we discover persistence, we discover our resilience, we discover tolerance, we discover working with a team of people that we may or may not like.
This is from my daughter, Avni, 13. Dear Mum, you may reach the top today. I don't know if you are going to be there today or not. And if you don't, that's okay as well. Remember that going slower and paced is better long-term than rushing. I am so proud of you, no matter what checkpoint you reach today. We all miss you and are sending you lots of luck and support. I would remind you to be strong and push through it. And know that you will smash Kili. Remember that you can do it and you will do it. I am so proud of you to call you my mum. Lots of love and support. Afni.
Uhuru tutafika. Twende pamoja.
We have reached the base of Rongai route and the base of Kilimanjaro. It's like we're here, the reality is right here, that the whole group, 25 of us, are here at the base, and we're gonna be looking forward to taking day at a time. Everyone's settling in their nerves, having all sorts of questions in their mind, but I can see them slowly settling in. So today is day one, and the mantra is minimalism and nature. All questions asked are, is this gonna fit in my bag? Is this gonna fit in my duffel bag? Is it too heavy? Is it too light? And we want people to experience and understand what baggage that we carry from base in life and what is actually important is always two different things.
So, I first climbed Mount Kilimanjaro in 2016. I did not choose to climb. My best friend, I have to acknowledge him, and my older brother that I never had, Shashi, he signed me up for it, signed Riti, my wife, and me up for it without informing us, and we just ended up here and doing the climb. I wanted to do Kilimanjaro with my 13-year-old son, Krish, because after I did it the first time, there was, I could divide my life into two parts, pre-Kilimanjaro and post. And after I did Kilimanjaro the first time, it gave me a lot of strength. It gave me the ability to overcome obstacles no matter how big. And I felt it was the best gift that I had received. And I remember coming down the mountain, I had promised my wife, Krish was 5 at the time, and I told her, I said, once he's older, I'm going to bring him back. I planned to bring him back when he was 18, but looking at him and how he's doing, I figured now is the right time. I think there are a lot of life lessons climbing this mountain has for anyone. A lot of qualities of respect, perseverance, strength, endurance. There's a lot of fitness learnings, but there's also a lot of emotional and cultural learnings. And I just believe that being able to do something like this early in your life can only lead you to bigger and better things to come.
Hi, I'm Debbie. I'm 49 years old. I'm from London. What I first believed about myself and about hiking is that I'm not an adventurous person at all. I'd heard about FITBANKER and climbing Mount Kilimanjaro for years and years and years, and I always thought that's not for me and I can't do it. But boy, was I wrong. My beliefs have totally changed. The reason that I'm doing this is because I've got a 5-year-old niece and she has me running all over the place, and I just want to inspire her, get myself even fitter through FITBANKER, and take her hiking when she's a teenager so she gets to see the beauty of the world and loves mountains as much as I do. My message for other professionals and entrepreneurs is put yourself first sometimes. Completely shut off from the day job and the hamster wheel, and give yourself the gift of climbing a mountain. Not only will it develop you individually in other skills and technicalities, but you will go with a group and you will bond as a new team, and you will learn about team building, team bonding, and really looking after each other, which in the corporate world is just what we need.
My name is Gayer. I'm from the United States, originally from London, moved to the US when I was 14. I'm doing this with my wife Chandni, Rohan and Carol, who introduced us to FITBANKER a few years ago, and we just decided to do this back in February. So I started FITBANKER in February with Chandni at that first 90-day challenge, and about 1 week into it, she comes to me with, I want to do Mount Kilimanjaro. And I look at her, I'm like, are you crazy? I'm like, we're in our 40s and, like, this is too old. We got young kids. We can't climb a mountain like that. Are you nuts? Like, a massive argument. And I'm like, who are you talking to? So then I go and research it a few days later, and I come back and I'm like, you know what? Say yes, we're going to do it. like, let's do it. This is something that we should be able to do together. And we're here now, and we're summited, and we're safely down, and I feel empowered and amazed. And got to meet Ronnie in person, got to meet Urvi in person, and got to meet a bunch of amazing people that inspired me. There are people that are in their 60s that have done this with me, so I'm very inspired to keep going and transform. In February I was 103 kilos, and now I'm down to about 88 kilos, and I look forward to the next step, next point in my life, where I'm hoping to lose more weight and get healthier. I'm hoping that this climbing of the mountain of Kilimanjaro is going to be a change in direction for me. I feel like I've been very complacent, and I'm getting used to just the way of life, and I feel like I need to change that direction. So I'm hoping that this will inspire me moving forward to make a change in my life, and inspire other people in my life. I have friends that are friends that are healthier than me, and I want to inspire them. Take this opportunity and change your lifestyle, change your health, change your mental point of view. There are more things in life than just working and sitting at home and just doing the same old same.
I want every woman to be that she right there. She's standing so much with poise, so much with strength, and yet humbles us. I did this mountain 2 years ago, and that's the first time I had left my kids and my business. I had shut it 2 years ago. And over the 2 years, through the values that we learn as coaches on the program, I learned how to replace myself. So 2 years later, I'm here as a mother, as a she, and having 2 businesses run because I learned how to replace myself and create team. So the 2 businesses are running while I am here. And another thing that's very close to my heart is mothers, and mothers, how they should still continue living life with kids, without kids. And 2 years ago was my tipping point where I faced the worst mom guilt on the mountain. And 2 years down, I still feel mom guilt. I miss them. But I'm also so much at home with the mountain. And, so much in my strength, so much in my poise, so much in my element to see, I think, about 9 mothers who have all left their children, who are grandparents hiking with us. And to me, that to be a stand for women doing this is absolutely a joy. So replacing myself, building team, having trust that my kids are fine, and they're growing even better than maybe with me not being there around me. I spoke to my husband today, and they said they're sleeping by themselves. So they also enjoy the element of having that confidence that, Mom, I did this when you were not around.
I'm Krish, I'm 13 years old, and I said yes to my dad bringing me here, mainly just because I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to understand different things about culture here, how learning how hard it is to climb a mountain like this and just have the experience overall. first day of our hike, the only thing I felt was just being tired at the end, which is, I'd imagine, would be normal. And then the second day, I had a slight light headache, nothing too severe. I could keep going on. And then today has been the hardest for me. I've been fatigued throughout the hike. I've had a pretty bad headache, and then also had a shortness of breath, and then also tears from just being emotional at this altitude. I slowed down my pace, got some better breathing in. I started feeling a lot better. Now my headache is almost gone, so I'm happy now. Maybe in the future when I have kids, and I'll do the same thing he did, bring my kids here.
अभी तक हमने 2 ट्रैक कर लिए हुए हैं और ये तीसरा ट्रैक है। जैसा कि अतुल जी ने बताया कि ये बहुत बड़ा ग्रुप है और सब अलग अलग कंट्रीज से आए हुए हैं, और जो भी यहाँ पे सीनिक व्यूज़ हैं वो कमाल के हैं, और हमें लगता है ये ट्रैक बार बार हम लोग मिलजुल के करते रहेंगे।
So my name is Ramneek Hora and I'm from India. I'm 26 years old and I'm doing this trek with my father and his really good friend uncle. And I think I can say this now that he's really good friend of mine as well now. So basically till now I have been loving this trek because first of all I've never been above the clouds, and yesterday I saw the clouds on the range and it just felt like I'm on another planet or something. Apart from that, there was this, like I've been on various treks, but I've never seen this much energy in the porters or the guides, and I think that energy transfers to us. So the amount of dance we did yesterday, it was something which I will never forget.
Amazing.
Yes. And yes, so why I wanted to do Kilimanjaro particularly was just the highest point in Africa, and I want to wave everyone from the highest point in Africa. Guys, just one little piece of advice for you, whoever is watching this, that whatever you want to do in life, make a list and do it right now. You don't know about tomorrow, you don't know about like anything which is going to happen in your future. You just know about right now. So forget your past, don't be concerned about your future, just live in the now.
And we are really blessed and happy that we are here, Kilimanjaro, and we are doing this trek with you guys. You are really awesome, supporting FITBANKER's overall management is extremely good. So really very happy to be here.
So my name is Sejal. I was born and raised in Ndola, Zambia. I lived in London. I signed up for FITBANKER Kilimanjaro Leadership. I needed something for myself to prove that I can do anything that I can put my mind to. I wanted to prove to my 6-year-old son, Zayden, that he can also, you know, once you put your mind to something, that he can accomplish it. So this is for women who have lost their self-esteem, self-confidence through different relationships in life. This is to be able to push them to do the things that they don't think that they can do, to prove to themselves that they've got what it takes in life, whatever they want to do, whatever their passion is. The hardest part about training for me has really been being able to separate from my child, feeling like I'm being selfish to be training and not being able to spend time with him. While on Kilimanjaro, on this journey, I think it's been the hardest not to talk to him or see him. So the last time I saw him and I talked to him was before we left for Kili. And I haven't been able to get service. And it's been really hard, coming up to Kibo Hut, the last stretch, to be able to see the mountain and just not have the push or drive anymore. Because I miss him and I want to see him. I want to talk to him. What I have learned, that I know he's in good hands. And although I know I love my child, I have also learned that I have to take time out for myself, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And so being able to prioritize, being a mother, working full time, and still come back to mental health, emotional health, and the physical health is very, very important. It's one of the biggest things I've learned for myself. After the last 8 months or more, heartache, betrayal, I signed up for Kilimanjaro, and it was because I didn't know if I had it in me to figure out the finances. I didn't know if I could be a single mom, raise a child, work a full-time job. How am I supposed to do that? Cook meals, hot meals for my child. I didn't have the time, I didn't have the knowledge, I didn't have the capabilities to be able to do it. Kilimanjaro has showed me that I can do it. Where there's a way, where there's a will, there's a way. This challenge has shown me that I can do all of the above. And I think that any woman that has gone through any betrayal, heartache, any relationship situation, low self-esteem, low self-confidence, everyone has it within themselves. You just have to try. You just have to prioritize what do you want and make it happen. You've got it in you.
My name is Sailesh Jani. I am 69 years old. I'll be 69 October 27th this year. I got inspired by the FITBANKER's program through my daughter, Bearvi, who is a childhood friend of Urbi. And we were in Chicago, and she has been going on about the FITBANKERS. I think she joined the group of 2 years, 3 years back, but she couldn't follow up because of her work and loads of other things. So she mentioned last year that there's FITBANKERS were going up Mount Kilimanjaro, and she asked me, "Dad, do you want to go?" So I asked, my first question was, what's going to happen to your daughter Arya? So she said, "Okay, Veer will look after Arya. It's not a problem, so we can manage." And I said, "Okay, let's go." We go, and that's where it started. Yeah, I would like all the youngsters to be inspired, because this is a good lifestyle, a good thing that you can, it inspires you to be fit. You know, it inspires you even for that year or 2 years when you're going up, thinking of going up the mountain, and you start preparing. And if you keep to that lifestyle, it's a nice lifestyle to be healthy. And especially my grandchildren, the 3-4 grandchildren that we have, I would like them to be really inspired by what's happened here on the mountain. Okay, I've slept in a tent like this, I think almost after 40, 45, probably 50 years. I don't know how, when last we used to go to Masai Mara quite a lot, sleep in tents and all when the kids were young. I've slept in that tent for like 6-7 days now, 6-7 nights. In Nairobi, I'm from my comfortable bed, I come out, I'm having a backache here, pain, I have to stretch. Here, surprisingly, I wake up in the morning, I come out, no pain, no backache, no pain in the legs. I sleep a few hours. I think I must have slept at an average about 2-3 hours, 4 hours every day in the night. No cold. Normally Nairobi I would be sneezing when I get up. Okay, I used to layer myself, but nothing. I don't know. There's some supernatural force there, and it's, I think, just God and my wife's prayers. Yeah, definitely. I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, Ronnie, Urbi, the whole gang. Really, it's nice. Thank you.
Very inspiring, very inspiring. Legend, one of our eldest summiteers to reach Uhuru Peak. Asante sana kaka.
Honestly. That felt so good. Hot shower with delicious smelling shower gel, and I feel relaxed and refreshed after that summit. I'm so grateful for hot showers. So grateful. I'm Maheen Patel. I am 38 years old. I just celebrated my birthday 2 days ago on the mountain. And this is my second trip to Kilimanjaro. I was here last year at the end of August with a team of 42 other climbers who became my mountain family. And I am back this year. I've just summited Kilimanjaro, Gilman's Point, Stella Point and Uhuru Peak, where actually last year I made it up to 5,000 meters. Didn't quite summit at Uhuru, but I summited where I was supposed to summit. I left a little piece of me in Kilimanjaro, a little piece of my heart here, and I had to come back to get it, just to experience life above the clouds with the amazing team at Asante, with my fellow FITBANKER family, but just to push myself, to know what I'm capable of, to know who I am when I am on the mountain, and just to really be in my happy place, on the trail, above the clouds, with nature, experiencing my true nature, and just pushing past any self-made barriers. But more than anything, I'm, a better version of myself than I was last year, but also a better version of myself than I was yesterday. And that's it. It's just, a little bit better every day. And with that, having climbed Kilimanjaro this time, my mountain family has grown. My respect for the Asante family has grown. Getting to know them more, seeing the familiarity, but also making new connections. And yeah, I don't know if I take more money, more mountains. Yeah, gosh, Morocco. I summited Morocco as well this year, Mount Kilimanjaro in May. So yeah, there's no mountains without Mo, right? You can't spell mountains without M-O.
I'm grateful for amazing team of 110 people that we've had with us on the trip. In the first few days, I was just moved every time I saw one of them doing something, from carrying our bags on their heads, from carrying the sleeping bags, from the emotion and effort they've shown to each one of us. And it wasn't like a particular person, it's just all of them. Whoever you come in contact with, they're generous, they're helpful, they are, offering their help in whatever form you want. They actually ask you, would you like me to carry your bag? Would you like me to bring you water? Can I undo your shoes? Can I clean your shoes? I mean, it's unbelievably kind, everything that they've done for us. The whole team has been absolutely incredible, highly recommendable to anyone. Actually, I have some ideas who to recommend to some other people who are coming to Kilimanjaro, and it's just like this is. I have not seen this kind of service before.
Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata.